So, Carl, we, we can't have a conversation with each other because YouTube or AI is going to censor us. What the? Yeah, that's what I understand, Diane. I think it was sincere. If you know what I mean. All right, and Janice is still here. Thank you for coming aboard. Good to see you. Been a crazy week. Yeah, yeah, they censored my comment, and all it was I'm just saying let's cut Timmy some slack, and they censored it. But then when I typed it again, it went through. Unlocked a new achievement. Yeah, I now have another weapon, maybe, or a flashlight, or yeah. Fatima, welcome aboard. Yeah, some very ugly, very smart person in a cave told you this. There's Kobe. Welcome aboard. Free pot. I knew it would bring people in. There's already 17 in the house. This is a record for the first 5 minutes of broadcast. So I wish Sonia with the J was here. They're probably at the campgrounds. They're probably spending that $40 that Jim won last week. Farm Guy 06, welcome aboard. Oh, good to see you. I remember you, International Harvesters. Yeah. Oh, there is Sonia with a J. Welcome. I'm thinking that you might be able to help me. I'm trying to be where it's cool and comfortable. I'm in the living room tonight using my Chromebook. And in the past, I remember when people were doing a live stream and they were going to share the screen. You know, and I want to be able to share the screen with what should be in my Google Chrome up already, which is the wheel. I'm hoping that, you know, I can be here and I can type on the wheel at the same time. If not, I'm going to have to go grab the other computer and drag it out here and hope that the battery lasts long enough and try to do both. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't see everything that's down below says mute, stop cam, settings, present, invite, leave studio. I don't see, excuse me, it's a ginger ale. I don't see how to do that. But I remember Gary Hart used to do it. I think Jerry Holly used to do it. Seems like a lot of people did it where they would give away things, but the wheel, you could see the wheel spinning. I want to step into the 1920s if I can, or 2020s. Carol Walters is here. Welcome aboard. Oh, I got to tell you something cute about my sister's schnauzer. Oh, Keely. I see you, Carol Walters. So, yeah, Bodai is trying to take the face off the dogs next door. Yeah, our pets are amazing. So my sister was gone. She was running errands. So it's just me, Keely, Jet, which is the Schnauzer, and Olaf, cat. You've all seen these animals. A good one to ask is Charlie Grace. Okay. Well, then I will have to go grab the other computer before we do any drawings. But anyway, I want to tell the story, and this is actually has to do with you. Hey, there's Tom's. It's Moose and Robin. Welcome aboard. Anyways, welcome aboard, Tina. So I'm in the living room. It's nice and quiet. Keely's asleep. The cat's asleep. Jet's asleep. But then I watched Tina's latest video. All of a sudden, Jet gets up and he's going from room to room. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I figured it out because he kept coming back here close to me. He'd kind of raise his ears and then he'd look around. He was looking for Tina because he could hear her voice on the computer. Cracked me up. Guess he'll be censoring much of my Tuesday adult humor. Yeah, if I ever start it back up, I haven't done it now in over a month, probably 6 weeks. Sonia uses melon. Is it watermelon or muskmelon? Step by step, inch by inch. Poodle Toots, welcome aboard. Go find, yes, thank you. I was getting to that too, Nancy. I found it on Facebook. I was going to show you on the screen. It's in M25, the Gathering page. It's also there. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Probably not. This is probably moved on. No, actually, I might be able to pull it up. And yes. This is Keandre's picture there. Sadly, he passed away last weekend. Very sad. It was a drowning accident. So if you can go to the GoFundMe and help the family, it's going to be expenses, of course. Yeah, Carol's backed up because she can't get rid of her backed up humor. Yeah, it was on the 4th of July. Yeah, it kind of threw us a blow. We were more or less celebrating at a concert in Bay City, and when we got this news, and yeah, it was a kind of a downer. So prayers for Susie's family, for Susie as well. I mean, Susie and family. That was her grandson, and yeah. I'm not going to talk about it because I'll start crying too. We're definitely not promised tomorrow. But if I kicked the bucket this afternoon, you guys would say, "Oh, let's go have a beer on Jack," and then that would be it. But losing a child is just so hard. So Poodle Toots, Linda, can we put up a link for Poodle Toots? Do you have a channel? Or are you one of my co-workers? Well, you know what? Losing any of our children, we're the adults, the parents are supposed to go first before the children. But a couple of years ago, was it 2? It's been 3 now. I lost my oldest daughter, and that still doesn't feel very good. How about that? Tracy Wilkie, Poodle Toots. Good one, Tracy. Nancy wants see. Nancy is the all-time detective. You guys are amazing. So you know what, Tina? I did try to set this up ahead of time, like 5 minutes ahead of time. Actually, I thought of it last week. I thought of it this morning. I thought of it when I got off of work today. And then I took a nap. The llama is on the front dashboard. He's opposite from where he's on the left front dashboard. Shlama Lama. And for those of you who are into any kind of Buddhist meditation, you probably know Shlama. So now we have Lama Lama. And Sonia's right. It's in the glove apartment. The Globucks. Okay, we have a link, Tracy's. Thank you very much, Linda. So, you guys are still wondering about the free pot. What that means is that normally we would put your chip in the pot and then I would draw. Well, we're not doing a pot, so to speak, to draw a chip from anymore, but we're using the wheel. And, but we can call it a pot. So, and then, of course, to get into the pot, we always were using letters because we were going through the book alphabetically. Well, we're done with the book. The book is no more. I haven't replaced it with anything else. There he goes. Good one, Carl. Theravada. Not manamana. 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 Preemptively removed from the wheel. Well, this is almost like having Lubecca here. You have a short of your dog. That's cool. So look at that. You're thinking of a different kind of pot. See, I knew you would, Kobe. And a few others. Hey, but you all came. Clickbait. Free pot. Clickbait. Free beer and hot wings. That's a show on WIV. It's a sports show. I think if I'm right, Howard Hughes, one of the sports casters. I think he's really Kevin Matthews using a fake voice. Kind of like Jamie being Jimmy Boy. I thought of that song the other day. Of course, everything reminds me of the song. I can't do the fake voice or the persona. I mean, I can't even do a pirate very well. After 6 years of practicing being a pirate, I'm still not really a pirate. Clickbait. Anyways, yeah, as far as doing a different persona like Jimmy Boy is doing, no, I can't do it. So the song is, I gotta be me. I gotta be me. What else can I be but what I am? Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong. Oh, God. Okay, enough of that. Can't be too large. It needs to fit my camera. So, Sonia, do you know a quick fix on how to share the screen with the boom share screen? Oh, they want you to do 2 monitors. Never mind. Kobe, go ahead and pee. I'll get the other laptop here in a minute. I think we've covered the news so far. We've got Jet looking around the house for Tina. We've got the GoFundMe for Susie's grandson family. I went to Amazon Prime today because it's Amazon Prime days, and I used Tina's link, and I ended up not buying anything because they were already sold out of what I wanted. So guess what? Yes, I am on StreamYard, Kobe. Do you know a trick? You just noticed that, Linda? There's Timmy and Roy and Becky are here. I didn't see you guys slip in. Welcome aboard. Okay. I'm going to give Kobe a chance to give me some advice, but I am going to go get the other computer so we can at least do the wheel when it comes time. We're going to have to do the wheel twice, just like we normally do. All right. Don't stick your fingers in there. It's running. We could hold it up and talk through it like we used to when we were kids. You ever do that? Talk through a running fan in your voice sounds like this.
Find somebody to help it.
Kobe thinks he knows how.
Okay.
Sonya doesn't use string there. She uses melon. Uses milk. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we'll all learn something here. Meanwhile, I'm going to see if I can get the. I don't have the program for spinning the wheel on the newer laptop, but I think I can get it real quick. All right. Oh, I should have brought the mouse. Can't right click without the mouse. And I mean, sometimes I can. I use 2 fingers, it'll right click, but most of the time, no. All right, but here's my. Prime Days is fun, but I could easily spend what money I have left and then some. All right. Wheel spin. And there it is. See? Maybe. Poodle Toots doesn't do Amazon. Do you do Walmart? I just did Walmart 2 days ago. Meh. Let's put it this way. I gave instructions on where to leave my package. My sister and I were out running errands, came back, and no package. I'm like, I wonder why it hasn't come yet. Then I get a message on my phone that we could not deliver your package. Well, why? Never did find out why. They said they were here, could not deliver it. So then it took me a while, but I figured out, okay, they're going to reattempt it today. They made it sound like they were going to do it yesterday, but they never did. So then I thought, well, do I have to drive to Walmart and pick the damn thing up? What's the deal? Anyways, while I was working, fortunately, had just gone on break, and the dogs went insane, and there was a guy at the door with the package from Walmart. So at least it came. All right, I'm going to start. There's Mindy. Welcome aboard. I'm typing your name as you come in. Let's see. Where William is. Think he's bowling tonight? Okay. Mindy. Fatima. Kimmy. Roy. Tina. Sonia with a J. Sonia, what's Jim doing? Feeding cardboard boxes to the fire? Wait, it's not the weekend. It feels like a weekend to me. July 4th kind of messed me up. Kobe. Comment on how to share a screen. I'll go up there in just a minute. But you're on this one. Let's see. Kyle is here. Linda. Carol Walters. So I had Kyle, Linda, and Carol all in one line. Kyle, Linda, Carol. I'll put W just in case Michigan Carol comes in. Janice. Well, now, why'd you do that? You typed your name, clear up by Timmy's. Stupid thing. It's all gone. Everything disappeared. What in the hell? How does that happen? This happens to me when I'm working. I'll be typing, all of a sudden it disappears. It all goes. I don't believe this. Is it because I hit something on the when I capitalize your name? Maybe don't keep my. Maybe I just keep my thumb away from the capital lock or the shift key, because I think it's when I hit control, everything disappears. I didn't mean to hit control, but it's kind of sloppy. Yeah. All right, I'm on the wrong. Ah, get the mouse. Scroll up and see what Colby said about sharing the screen. Rocky met a baby yesterday in his super channel. Aw. No, it's not Thursday yet. Oh, I heard one. You know how we say working and lurking? Well, somebody on Steve's live on Monday said choring and snoring. Oh, he's at the lodge. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Timmy. Walmart's the devil. I think you're right, Poodle Toots. Where is? Oh, we got to put Nancy Drew in here too. I can't find what Colby might have said about sharing the screen. It says share screen. Okay. On stream, you see yourself in a big box, and underneath yourself in a small box. Yeah. Okay. Underneath all that, there should be a plus button. There's remove. Don't see a plus button. Computer screen icon. Exit solo. Okay. I might be out of that. And then I see where there's a group layout or there's a mute the mic. There's something else. Edit name, edit avatar, edit mic settings, stop mic cam. Okay, that's not it. What is that? Oh, the blue dot in the middle is the clock. I thought it was a computer icon on the screen. Oh, goodness. All right, so that probably is not going to work unless that's avatar. All right. All right, I'm going to go back and try to type everybody's names in again. And Keely's acting as my footrest. All right. The wheel. Okay, now I'm trying to use the mouse, which I can't do. Maybe I should go get the mouse. It'd be so much better. Never mind. Tina, Janice, Fatima, Timmy, Sonia, Kyle, Carl, Kobe, Rob, Carol, W. Whoops. Again, I tried to use the Chromebook mouse. All right. We got Timmy, Linda. Did we get Linda? No. Linda, Nancy, Traveling Mike, welcome aboard. I know Mike came for the free pot. Big Giant Bulb is here, which is Maria. A little easier to type. Type Maria. Poodle Toots, which is Tracy. All right. Who am I missing? Diane Phoenix. A minimum of 5 times per person. Funny. Thank you, Timmy. Do the needful on your computer. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Would you like? I got one of my coworkers today. Asked them if they'd be interested in purchasing a warranty on the car they sold 15 years ago. Oh, Lord. You're pulling it to me. I think I have everybody on here now. Just double checking. Thank you, Rob. Now I know what happened. I was supposed to greet Sonia. Oh. Well. Oh, Jim Connell's been putting some cool stuff on Facebook. That's Georgia Jim. Jim Connell. That's what his name is on Facebook. And Forest Service cutting campsites in half. People pulled in with huge RVs. Now they can't figure out what to do. You know anyone buying butter? Tell them the days of big free campsites in Colorado are coming to an end. And Brock answered and says he's seeing it happening too. People abusing campsites, leaving trash everywhere is one of the reasons. Wow. Okay. I don't know why it beeped. Oh, wait, there's why it beeped. and nothing's there. Don't ask me. No push of the button. Oops, I almost spilled that. No push of the buttons. Linda's using Sonia's line. Hey, when they're that good, they have to be stolen. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Mindy. Did I put Mindy on the wheel? You're correct. Mindy needs to be on the wheel. And Tina's asking Mindy if she's single again. Singing. Marsha. Yeah, selling off millions of BLM. I heard that too. Oh, it beat because of Kobe. Okay. But I don't see a message. It's all right, Kobe. Yeah, I am right way behind the chat. Ray is not on the wheel yet, but he will be here in a second. Welcome aboard, Ray. Oh, my foot's going to sleep. Ouch. Don't forget to do the lip thingy when you say that. Uh-oh. Looks like Tina might be leaving. Did I put Carl on here? Yes, I did. You know, we don't have to worry about the wheel right now because I do have it on this other laptop. All right. See, mute, stop, settings, and then one for share. Yeah, I used to see that, and it's not there. There's something about present. Is this where we get our Christmas present? Then it says share screen. Okay. And then screen sharing is easiest with two monitors. Screen sharing works best on a good computer. Well, who says these are bad computers? Some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox on the next window. Follow these steps to share a video with audio. We're not going to bother with it right now. Tina, Timmy says hi. No. I'm getting a boatload of commercials on my work laptop. I don't use the Chromebook for work because the program called 5 and 9, which is the phone, how we call partners and get calls coming in. It's not compatible with Chrome. And the weird part of it is everything else that we use at my work is all Chrome based, Google based. Everything we use is Google based. Well, Google is Chrome, but yet the phone system is not compatible with Chrome. So you have to have a Windows computer or a Mac to be able to do the work with where I work with the job. struggles with tech. Just explain it in different ways. Yeah, I do. I struggle with tech. You got me that far. A shit ton. Yeah, can you come back every week? Buttload. It could be buttload. It could be shitload. It could be a boatload, a truckload, a whole shit wagon full. Have to be using StreamYard, yeah. Share screen, but you pull up a wheel. I don't know what the actual page is. It's all right. For today, we'll just do this. We have it right here. Kind of like we did the last couple weeks, but we did it in the office area over here. Tonight, I'm in the living room. This seems cooler out here, pleasant. So we're good. In another 15 minutes, we'll draw, and we're going to be playing we'll draw for the safe cracker cash word, and we'll play off this and see where we go. We'll have 4 words for sentences, just like normal. We just don't use the chips anymore. And we're not reading from a book. At least not tonight. Who knows what we'll do next week? There is California Travel Videos. The people who my very first interview on live streams for guests of the channel. Let me get you on the wheel. California, here I come, right back where I started from. Okay, we're getting there. Don't push the button. I don't want to have to type all that all over again. I think we got 21 names on here. Okay, I am actually caught up on you know what? I know who knows how to share a screen. California Travel Videos. They do it all the time. So does Tumbleweed RV Life. They do it all the time too. And Brody, no words today. It's all right. We don't need words. The word is free pot. In other words, you're free to get in the pot. Putting your name on here, William. Oh. Excuse me. See, it'd be nice if I had my headphones on so I could mute. William, Brody. Are you going to be bowling tonight? Take Rob's off. Oh, speaking of Rob. Oh, I do have you on here, Rob. Aw, thank you, Poodle Toots. I missed 420. Of course, William is going bowling. I hope you're feeling better, William. Somebody's beeping in. It says your Walmart, your delivery was here. I know. They handed it to me. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Rocky's asleep. Is it my voice that put him to sleep? Roads are for those that don't have cornfields. I like that. I forget who I was with. We were talking about cornfields and GPS, specifically Google GPS. Yes, cannolis. You know, the free pot just makes you dream of cannolis. Bodie's growling at Rocky, trying to wake him up. That could happen. I mean, I was just cracking up here when Jet was looking all over for Tina because he heard her voice. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, goodness. All right. The Hewlett Packard laptop. You know, we hold them in our laps. And that actually is getting uncomfortable. This thing is turning hot. It's making me sweat. Not not pizza. I do owe Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Good boy. I do owe Rocky some treats. I think when you were here last, Kobe, you and Rocky were here. Let's see, that was when I was still at the lake. So that was last fall. What, early November? Late October? And one of us, I don't know if Rose went to the store, if I went to the store, but forgot to bring back treats. In trouble with Rocky and with Priscilla. Okay, wheel's still there. We have 13 minutes. Let's hopefully somebody will come in yet. Oh, the roads. I don't know. Road construction for one. But what Jim Connell was showing in his Facebook page and Brock Rustrap, Aussie Van Man, what they were talking about is the campgrounds are closing because people trashing. And some of these campgrounds were campgrounds where a larger RV could get into. They're specifically closing them because they figured out it's the larger RVers that cause the biggest mess. So they're closing them. So if you are going to camp in some of these campgrounds, having a smaller vehicle seems to be better. Have to treat them on Sunday, yes. Yeah, Mindy, you saw that? Yeah. Jim posts every day, sometimes twice a day on Facebook, and the scenery is amazing. The places he's going. He's in Colorado right now, but he's been all over, up in the northern part of the western United States. Yeah, I'm zero tolerance for it too. It just drives me crazy. You mean I don't mind going into a campsite and say, "Oh, there's a piece of paper over there. Go pick it up." But we've all been to campsites where you go, "Good, I hope they don't come in here and think that I made this mess." You're out there working your ass off, cleaning up just junk, trash, and cigarette butts. And oh man, the sheep crossing the road. That one was great, Mindy. I saw that one. I only saw one dog. You would think with a herd of sheep like that, there would have been 5 dogs. There probably was. We just didn't see them. Nanny Drew. I'm laughing too, Sonia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you wonder where did they get the idea they could just throw trash anywhere? I like what Kobe said. You go to Walmart, you get all, was it Kobe? Somebody in here said, go to Walmart, or no, it was Jim Connell. I read it on Facebook a few minutes ago. You go to Walmart, get all your stuff, you undo it from the packages, put it away in your camper. Now get rid of the trash you just generated that you're not, maybe you save the bags, put trash in, but everything else that was trash, get rid of it now in Walmart's trash can. Because when you get out in God's country, there isn't going to be any trash cans. So you got to pack it in, pack it out. Oh, well, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, that's something I do. I mean, it's good exercise to go out there with my little picker and my bucket. And that's how I found precious gems. At I think the video you were referring to, Tracy, I was at Ironwood, Arizona, the Ironwood Monument. And while I was picking up trash, I found 2 mountain oysters. No, not mountain oysters. 2 thunder eggs. And they had the quartz inside of them. The Indian who was really Jewish on the horse with the tear. Yeah, Desert. Oh, Steve is here. Welcome aboard, buddy. I'll get you on the list here. I saw the commercial of the Indian who was really Jewish on his horse with the tear. Built my stance then and there. There you go. A naked guy sitting on a couch. Yeah, I am sitting on my sister's couch. Let me get your name on the wheel here, Steve. And what? We are 7 minutes away from drawing. And the clickbait title, Steve, drew a few people in. The pot is the wheel. Your name's in the pot on the wheel. No book tonight, no alphabet. We are going to do. Well, why do I even have that up there when we're not using it? This is a Brio camera that should have came on automatically, but it did not. StreamYard doesn't recognize it. It has before. It does on the Windows computer, but it won't on the Chrome, I guess. Technology. All right. Put that there. Hopefully I don't lose it. Linda, I found the quarter. Here's what we'll be drawing for in 6 minutes. And then we'll be scratching this and doing words. When we get to letter number 5, we will hand out 2 words to make a sentence. We get to letter 10, we hand out another word to make a sentence, and then letter 15, another word. You're getting so hot. Do you have your laptop in your lap, Tracy? Bye, Janice. Thank you for coming aboard. Oh, that was an incident report from earlier today. Had a employee, if you will, had a panic attack. Yeah, wasn't nice. I had 3 today that were ridiculous. One got turned in for being inappropriate. All right. I can't spell. All right. Got our 4 words. It is warm. We've got the air conditioner running, but it's still kind of warm. Zucchini. Ooh. A virtual piece of zucchini bread. I'm a happy dog. Don't lose a ticket between the couch cushions. That could happen. What song are we talking about, Kobe? I know a lot of songs. Poodle Tooth was singing with Kobe. Yeah, I'm sure Janice said, okay. Okay, I'll take you off the list. Actually, I'll leave you on the list just for fun. Lucas is napping. Cool. All right. Steve wasn't here earlier. I just want to make him aware of. There is a posting in M25, The Gathering, Steve. Travel around Susie. Well, on the 4th of July, she lost her grandson. It was a drowning event, unfortunately. Tragedy. Let me find it here. Oh, Sherry Bellum has an event. Let's go look at that. Okay, here it is, Steve. That is the young man who passed away, Keandre, 5 years old. And so there is a GoFundMe, and it's organized by Brittany Dunkelberger, which is Keandre's mom, Susie's daughter. So prayers for Susie's family and Susie. That was a major, obviously, reason that last weekend's events canceled. Yeah, 5 years old. Like we were talking earlier, it's one thing for a child to lose their parents. But as parents, we expect to be called home to Jesus before our kids. But that's not always the way it works. And how about those kids in Texas? That was sad. Of course, there was a lot more than just children that were killed in Texas by those flash floods. They say that river, the Guadalupe River, rose 23 minutes in an hour. Yeah, 23 feet in an hour. Phil Leo is here. Welcome aboard, Phil. Get your name on here. That's why it's called free pot tonight, Phil. You don't have to come up with a letter or nothing. No words, nothing. Just free. And you're in the pot on the wheel. GoFundMe is doing well. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen some GoFundMes that didn't turn out so good, but well, all you can do is all you can do. All right, Phil. We'll quick draw your name and then you won't be here to win it. Oh, you're going to enjoy it, Toby. You are going to enjoy it. You know, if we really, gnash our teeth, maybe we can get Mindy and California Travel Videos. That'd be cool if they came to Michigan. And Steve. Yeah, this is a fancy campground where I'm at. It's basically as fancy as your campground, Steve. Yes, I'm in my sister's living room. In the air conditioning. Definitely spoiled. Oh wow, it is time to draw. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give it the big spin. Here we go, everybody. It is spinning. And I think it's Traveling Mike. Is that what it says? Yep, Traveling Mike. Yes. So as we go along, we will be making sentences. I'm going to start scratching now for Traveling Mike. And I told Linda earlier that I found the quarter. This is the lucky quarter. Of course, who needs a quarter? I mean, Jim won $40 last week. And what else we used was a penny. I'm going to need some light. There. Big money, Mike, yes. I'm going to take this laptop and put it over here for now. First letter is a U. Why does my screen look different? I'm not going to worry about it. It's a U, so we're looking for U's. I see a U in pupil. And a U in vault. Next letter is a T. Winner, winner, you got a virtual chicken dinner. That's right. To go with the zucchini bread. And I got a swallow of ginger ale. Yeah. Vernors. They are now exporting Vernors to other states. I even found some in Arizona. A couple of years ago, you could get it in Michigan, of course, always been, but you couldn't get it in Ohio even. This is an original Michigan drink. Unicorn. Number 17. All right, we're looking for the letter T. Hartford. Hartford is a town southwest of here. There is a casino there. Knit also has a T. Thermal. Component. Election. Commit. Vault. And fleet. Third letter is a V for Verner's. Tilt the screen down. There. A V for Verner's. Pave. Even. And vault. Letter number 4, Mike, is I. Knit. Fix. Aerobics. Bionic. That's kind of like me. I'm bionic. Kin. Feast. Commit. Dice. Election. And I think that's it for eyes. Okay, letter number 5, and I'll be giving you 2 words here in a minute. We have a W. Knowledge has a W, but I knew that. Okay. Your first 2 words that you can make a sentence out of is globe, Globe, and eagle, Eagle, globe, eagle. And Linda's going to type those out, and we'll get them up here on the screen just as a reference, and there they are. Thank you, Linda. So here are the words: globe, eagle. Make a sentence using those 2 words. Okay, moving on. The next letter is, boy, this sure goes faster than chasing poker chips around the table, under the seats, under the desk. Ooh, that's a good one. I used to have, wow. Well, hang on a second. Let me start writing down people. Good one, Steve. Okay, we got Steve, we got Mike, we got Sonia. Let me scroll up now. We got Linda, and we got Fatima. Yeah, Mike. Yep. Eagle Scout, traveled the globe. That's cool. Timmy, the United States Marine Corps features an eagle perch atop a globe. You're right, Timmy. That's a very excellent observation and a good sentence. Poodletooth thinks so too. There is Mark. I'm sorry you didn't get a notification, and you missed Janice. Janice from Oz was here just a little while ago. Good to see you. So we're doing sentences now. You can make a sentence out of these two words. William's got a sentence back around the globe on the back of an eagle to find your sister Linda. That's cool. The recently fledged eaglets are exploring the globe. Good one, Diane. Use a variation of the word. Okay, now it looks like we're almost caught up. Holler at me if I miss somebody. Oh, Phil's got one. Why do I eat a taco without tilting my head? Because it's so good to get into it. Speaking of tacos, where's Bree? Oh, Lord. No, I didn't see yours, Mindy, but I'll write your name down anyways. Mindy and Phil. A bird phobia. All right, back to scratching. R, we're looking for letter R. Vernon and Hartford. Reason. Thermal. Mark's got a sentence. Bold little bird flew the globe in feathers as fine as a robe, said the eagle with pride. I take oceans in stride, from deserts to icy water. Man, that is fantastic, Mark. Now we're beginning to wonder if you're using AI. Ouch, I got a cramp in the leg. Yes, I've been drinking coconut water and bananas, but the water seems better for me. It's got like 1,200 milligrams of phosphorus, whatever. Search the globe, the mullet-headed eagle is extinct. Yes. All right, Nancy. We're going to fill up the wheel real quick. I think I'm done with ours. We double check. Oh, there's one in glossary. There's a word for 10, glossary. Oh. Well, there's the R that we miss in aerobics. All right. Next letter is O. Poodle toots, otherwise known as an osprey. Good one, Trace. O, we're looking for O's. There's an O in Hartford. There's an O in aerobics. O in once. O in reason. Sun. Knowledge. But you knew that. Globe. Component. Has two O's. Commit. Told. Election. I said election, not erection, Mark. Glossary. I think that's it for the O's. Letter number 7. Wait. Oh, it's letter number 6, 7. Letter number 8 is A. Agenda has 2 A's. Aerobics. Pave. Parch. I am getting parched. So I'm going to have to get another Verner's here in a minute. Hartford, Eagle, Reason, Heel, Thermal. Once was a man with an an, excuse me. Oh, liver and onions. Oh, I can't do it tonight, William. I am so full. I had leftover fettuccine Alfredo with chicken, and I mixed in peas because it didn't come with peas. Oh, and I mixed in some leftover sweet potato fries. Then I had 2 pieces of Italian bread with real butter. I'm full. Sonia doesn't like something I said. Was it Alfredo chicken or peas? Or liver and onions? I'm just too full for liver and onions today. What? Mike had another one? First, atop a rugged cliff, the eagle spread its mighty wings, scanning the vast horizon as if it could see the entire globe beneath it. Excellent. Please stop with biscuits as a Brit. You don't go with a meal. What do you have? Scones. Buttered scones. All right. Next letter. Wait, we're not done with A yet. Rake. Glossary. P. And vault. Don't pee in the vault. Ash. We had an interesting thing happen. Yeah, it was yesterday. I have a picture on my phone. We're a mile from a little airport. Steve, you probably even heard of this. There was a couple guys in their 80s, and when they went off the end of the runway, they did not get in the air, and the plane crashed, flipped over upside down in the gravel pit underwater. And some people managed to get them out of the plane, and they've given CPR, and apparently they're not in great shape, but they did survive. They're in the hospital now, and I wanted to get down there yesterday to watch them pull the plane out of the water, but I wasn't in the right place at the right time. I was up doing a job. Mike manifests the eagle. All right. Am I done with letter A? I think I am. So we're moving on. Letter number 9 is a Z. Let me know if I missed anybody. Z. No Z's. Okay. Letter number 10, and another word will be coming at you. F. Looking for F. There's F in Hartford. Fix. Fleet. I think that's it for F's. Okay. Your third word. Zebra starts with a Z. I know, but it's not on here. The third word is component. So now you're going to have globe, eagle, component. Make a sentence using any 2 or all 3. night, Toodles. Who's leaving? Oh, California Dream Travel Videos is leaving. See you guys. Yes, component is your third word. And there, Linda's got it typed out. Thank you, Linda. There they are on the screen. You make a sentence using any two or all three of those words. Michael and Grace, thank you. Okay. Letter number 11. D. There is a D in Hartford and agenda. Knowledge. Pieced, not pierced, pieced. Dice. And I think that's it. I am going to get a drink. Because I can. Talk amongst yourselves. You're unsupervised for a minute. Okay, ouch. This is not the one that I normally like to buy, but I'm going to give it a try. It's strawberry banana body armor. It's got 1,390 milligrams of electrolytes, natural flavors, sweeteners, no artificial dyes. It's got vitamin B. It's got antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and E, and coconut water. And the strawberry banana flavor is a natural flavor, not artificial. I can't open it. There. You're amazed by today's sentences? Yes. I'd have to say I am too. Move these passwords. I hope I don't lose those. Don't know how they got out here. Yeah. Definitely strawberry. I like it. Maybe it'll quench my thirst. Curling a 5-pound dumbbell with every sip. You're right. Well, actually, they get lighter as you sip. All right, where'd you put the quarter? Got it. We are working on the next letter, which is the letter M. Component. Commit has 2 M's. Semi. That looks like it for M's. Oh, there's one in thermal. Okay. Scanning. No, I didn't see your sentences, Kobe. I'll put your name on the list, so here in a minute. I'm just writing them on the paper, and then I'll transpose them to the wheel when we get to that point. M. Okay, we got M's. Next is Y. Not seeing any Y. The globe component was sharp as an eagle. Good one, Ray. Okay, Ray is on the list. List. Play on the list, Ray. All right. I'm not seeing any Y's. N. Knit. Vernon. Agenda. Knowledge. And sun. Once. Component has two M's. Bionic. Essence. Election. Even. And that looks like it's done with the ends. I've just now found a Y in glossary that we missed, or I missed. I lost a component of my eagle as I was riding around the globe. Good one, Steve. You're in the pot. Into the pot. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. Next word, or next letter, is B. Fatima makes a political statement as usual. Oh, what did I miss? Eagle sits atop the flagpole as a main component. Okay, good one, Kyle. I'm missing these. All the robotic components manufactured around the globe can't top Mother Nature's eagle in flight. I guess you could say that's political, maybe. I don't know. The eagle tried to assemble a globe from IKEA, but got frustrated when the last component was labeled in Swedish. Yeah. Oh, Lord. The emblem's eagle and globe symbolize the global reach of the Marine Corps, while the anchor represents the vital naval component of their operations. Jenny, have you had a brain transplant? You're coming up with some amazing sentences. The Adventures of Traveling Mike. I believe that's what's caused the crash over in Japan. Wow. All right. I might have missed something there. Did we do the letter B? No, we haven't. But we're going to. There's a B in aerobics. Oh, yes, those were the days. Thank you, Tracy. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. You know, it almost has a kind of a Romanian or Russian cadence beat to it, kind of. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Reminds me of Fiddler on the Roof. Why? I don't know. Okay. Did we get all the B's? I think so. Next is a P. There's a P in pupil and pave. There's actually two P's in pupil and a P in parch. And apex. And I know there's a P in P, as in PEA. And pieced. And that's it. Captain Jack admired the eagle soaring above the globe, a vital component of his adventurous spirit. Do we have time for this? Maybe. Hello?
Hey, hon. I was wondering about what time you think you're going to be here tomorrow so I can plan dinner.
I'll probably be there by about 5-ish.
Okay. That's what I'm planning for. Is Tina going to come?
No, she's not here. She's over. I don't know where Tina is. She's somewhere. She's camping
I
somewhere.
said Jeannie.
Oh, Jeannie. I don't know if Jeannie's coming or not.
Well, you'd have to drive her back home.
Okay.
Then come back here.
Yeah, we might do that.
Okay, because you got to be here Friday morning.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right.
So I will talk to you tomorrow then.
All right. Have a good evening.
Love you. Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye. I was worried she wanted to do humor. I restrict her to Saturday nights. Okay. AMC had an eagle. Yes, they did. Liver and onions for me, Holly. Eagles are compulsive nest builders all over the globe, and sticks are the most essential component of their nest. Good one. There was a spaceship called the Eagle, too. What was it, July 20, 1969? I was supposed to write somebody down. Diane. No, she already is here. Okay. ABBA. Yeah, the group. All right, let's see what other songs we can find on here. There's a B that we missed in Bionic and Globe. All right, we have 4 letters left. We're looking for a K. There's a K in knit, and we have spelled the word knit, K-N-I-T, in puzzle number 1. We need 3 words in a puzzle or more to win anything. There's a K in knowledge. Rake and kin. We spelled the word kin in puzzle number 2. Elk. And that's it for the letter K. We don't have 4 words on the board, do we? We need to. Don't forget the sexy AMC pacer. Our 4th word is reason. R-E-A-S-O-N. I forgot about it. Blew right past letter number 4. Reason. R-E-A-S-O-N. So now you have eagle, globe, component, and reason. Make a sentence using any 2, any 3, or all 4. Pacer looked like a grounded spaceship. Yeah, that big windshield. Oh my. Wow. And there are our words. Thank you, Linda. They're there. Eagle, globe, component, and reason. And we have 3 letters left. So we have a G. There's G in agenda. There's a Y that we miss in I. Eagle. has a G and egg has two G's. Knowledge, globe, I think that's it. Q is our next letter, and I don't think there were any Q's, but there's an O that we missed in Vernon. I'll look for Q's. Yeah, no Q's. We're on our last letter. The eagle is a majestic component of wildlife. Reminds us that every part of the globe has a reason to be protected. Extra worms. All right, Mike, you've got some great sentences. You know, he won, and now he's just like exuberant with sentences. Reason is a final component to making a sentence of eagle and globe, Kobe. That's hilarious. All right, last letter. The only reason the eagle joined the space program was to orbit the globe and retrieve the lost component of its sunglasses. H. We're looking for H. Hartford, we spelled Hartford. So now we have two words spelled. We have Hartford and knit. Heel. Okay. Thermal has an H. We'll do a double check here, but I think we're close to being done. There's an H in ash. I don't see any more H's right off the bat, so looking, we need an L. Don't have any L's. E's, no. No E, no E's, no C's, no X, no L, no E, no X, no C, no S, no L, no C, no E, no L, E, no R, yes, we had R. R in rake, but we don't have the E. P in component, but we don't have a C or an E. S, S, E, E, L, E, C, C, E, E, L, C, E, 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 S, S, E, C, E, L. That's it. Okay. We've got two more chances, possibly. Learn to drive in a gremlin. Wow. All right. So, safe cracker puzzle. When we scratch that off, if the letters are all uncovered using the call letters, then you win. In other words, if there's either Hartford or knit under here, it'll be a winner. And it's pupil. We didn't spell pupil. We were close, but we needed the L. And now, puzzle number 2. We only have one word that's spelled in puzzle number 2, which is kin. And they're looking for semi, and we didn't spell semi. We didn't have the S or the E. So turns out, Mike, that this was not a big winner, but it was still a winner because you won it. It was worth a try, right? You're no worse off now than you were before you came in here. Are you still camping with Roy and Becky and CR View? Well, I realize Becky might not be there. All right, I'm going to put the names on the wheel. And then while I'm doing that, I'll try to keep an eye out if somebody else has made a sentence that I don't already have written down here. But in a few minutes, we'll pull for this. Yeah, there's an alien peeking in the window. It's actually a clock. It's it's a goofy clock. It's 12 hours off, but it is 7:40 Eastern time. But because it's on 24-hour time, you have to do the math. No, it's all right. I can do the math easily. I know what time it is. All right. But it's supposed to be when it gets to midnight tonight, it should start off at 0. No, it keeps going. So 1 o'clock is 1300. Well, that's 1 a.m., which technically would be 1 hour in military time. So you do have to do a little bit of screwed up math to know what time it is. Oh, we're done with words, Timmy. They're right there. 3 words: eagle, globe, component, and reason. So, buttons on your underwear. Oh, let me get the list. And the wheel. And this should be pretty easy. Because all I should do is take people off that did not put in a sentence. So we got okay, so California travel videos, they have left. And everybody that's on here, okay, Janice left. Tina, are you still here? If so, make a sentence. So we got, I don't think Tina's in here. If she is, she didn't make a sentence. Hello, make a sentence. But Tina, Fatima, Timmy, Sonia. Sonia's here. Did she make a sentence? Yeah, she did. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Who are we missing? Maria. Maria, did you make a sentence? You didn't make a sentence yet. Dadgum. Kind of messing this up. Carol, did you make a sentence? I don't see one. Poodle Toots. Yeah, you're on here, Tracy. Carl. I don't see a sentence from Carl. Okay. Now I'm going to read the names of the people that are on the wheel in the pot. Are we saying hi to Steve 5 times tonight, as Rob would have us do for Sonia? All right. We have Fatima, Timmy, Sonia with a J, Kyle, Toby, Rob, Linda, Nancy, Tracy, Diane, Mindy, Ray, William, Steve, and Phil. Old fox jumps over lazy zebras, fixing to blaze a new trail. Cute one, Mike. And he's somebody that's not on the list here. There. Now he is. Who else am I missing? Mark. Yeah, you're not on here. I got to put you on here. Just realize that. Okay. Nancy is on here. Mark is now on here. Fatima is on here. Go to the desert, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It was. I enjoyed it. Who are we missing? Yeah, it's a different heat. It's a dry heat. Here we have a wet heat. Knees and praying that you win. Well, you never know, Timmy. You can't accuse me of cheating. It's the computer that's doing it. It's fun in the winter. Got to be tough to survive in the summer. Yeah, you do have to be tough, especially where Steve lives. They'll have a week of 117-degree days. I was there. I helped them. Well, I didn't help, but I got up with them in the morning. Steve and Oki. It's like 4:30. They go outside and water the plants and do the snake cruise around and make sure there's no snakes, no rattlers, anyways. And as the sun rises, play with Lucas. And by 9 o'clock, I'm goofing around out there in the yard. We head for the house, take a nap. Maria always has a reason to keep eagle eyes. Put her in as I search the globe. Yeah. Wet heat was too clingy. That's a good one, Mark. When the swirl start coughing, you know it's hot. Good one. I like that. All right, it's 10-2. We're gonna spin this. And here we go. And it's William Brody. Where is that ticket? There it is. It's just a simple $5 easy ticket. And where's our quarter? The quarter has disappeared. How is this happening? I found it. The cushions almost got it, Sonia. There you go. All right, here we go, William. This has got, 5 winning numbers, and then you're going to match it. Put a quarter in the trash can. Check. Yeah, I did, Linda. All right. Let's go. We'll go. Winning numbers are as a 14. William has a 10. 23. And 29. Doesn't work. 3. 15. 9. And 28. 24. 22. Okay, now we can cruise. We have a 5, not a match. 27, not a match. 2, nope. 7, no. 8, no, we need a 9. Excuse me, 6, nope. And 21, no. All right, so far, we've not matched anything. But now we're going to go where it says row 1, row 2. You have to have 2 identical symbols in a row, and then you win whatever it says you win. Time to bleach the water tanks. Well, don't kill yourself with the bleach. We have a horseshoe and a cake in 1, so they don't match. And number 2, we have a card and a treasure, so not a match. There's a win all bonus. Liver and bacon, yeah. The burgers go bad. All right. 12 on the win all does not match. The last chance, William, is for $25. And the symbol says 55, so this one was not a winner. I am so sorry. But hey, it was a chance. You had a shot at it. And with that, we're pretty much out of here. 50%. Well, maybe next week there'll be a winner. Oh, so Sonia, what did you buy with your $40? Yes, you're still a winner, William. We always know that. You're the one that came up with that phrase too. So you're still a winner. All right. I want to wish blessings for everyone. Thank you, Tracy. I agree. I might actually watch some television tonight. Maybe a movie. Technically, it's an hour to my bedtime, but I might make it through a 2-hour movie, maybe. The liver or the onions? Cute. And then, as you've all heard, I'm going to Holly's tomorrow. Why? Well, she wants to give me Easter dinner because I wasn't here on Easter. Timmy's going live at 8. All right. Central time. So that would be an hour from now. I might be able to make that. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for stumbling in. It's always good to have you. There goes a guy without a shirt running down the road. All right. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, we do. We definitely have fun here. Please remember Susie in your prayers for the loss of her grandchild. And if you can go to the GoFundMe and perhaps donate. Thank you, Phil. Much love. Much love to you, William. And expect a 900 series. Seriously, I do. Bedtime is coming up, Timmy, but I'll try to make it. I really will. You never know with me. I eat a little bit and then boom, flunk. Yeah, but I do have to get up at no later than 4 because I start at 5. And now there's a chance that next week I'll be starting at 4 a.m. So which means I'll have to be awake at 3 a.m. So I'll be going to bed at 7. Thank you, Ray. All right. That's it, everybody. Thank you for coming aboard. And if you see somebody that doesn't have a smile, give them one of yours. Who did I get that from? Is that Mindy or Tracy? All right, everybody. Good night. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Just a pause before the next great adventure. That's good. That could happen. It might happen. We'll see, Mark. End the stream.